Hi guys, I am Susan from Orange Light Energy, and I have a channeled message to share today that I was given from the Egyptian goddess Isis. Isis is one of my main guides. She is, I don't know, she feels comfortable to me. She feels like a friend. She feels like somebody who steps forward to help navigate situations in life where maybe you need a little more strength, more empowerment, when you need somebody to have your back, somebody to push you forward, somebody to encourage you. So she gave me this message yesterday. I am recording this video on August 6th, so we're in the energies already of the 8-8 portal, this big time of manifestation, of new beginnings, of defining your path, that opening the gateway to the rest of the year, to what it is that you want to let go of, what it is you want to close out, what you want to change, how you want to move forward. So she was addressing that in some ways, but also this talk about challenge, because I don't know about everybody else, but July was hard. It was hard emotionally. A lot of wounds rising, a lot of things happening that just were hard to deal with. Things that you may not have seen coming that just broke you open in new ways. It showed you wounds that maybe you've been looking away from. So she is addressing that too. So let me get to this message. I'm bringing through these messages here because I want to create kind of a library, a resource, a place where you can come in times when you feel challenged, times when you're looking for guidance. There's somewhere you can come and you can find messages on a variety of different topics, things that if they show up randomly in your feed, it's probably your guides trying to bring you something that you need, something you may not hear for yourself, may not want to confront for yourself. Because quite often when we're going through these times, even, if you talk to your guides a lot, when you're in the middle of something, when you're struggling with something, when you're feeling overwhelmed, it's just harder to find that space, to find the clarity. And so to have a resource, to have messages you can come to and be like, oh, that's right. I know that stuff, but it was out of my mind because I am so focused on these other things, especially when it's emotional wounding. It's things that can really overwhelm your energy and impact your connection. So I talked enough. Let me get to Isis's message. So this is what she had to say. Rise from your wounds, from the battles that you have fought without judgment and without fear, without apprehension, without the need to find fault. To know the battles you have fought, the wars that you see, the struggles and the challenges, the lessons are there for growth, and they are there for expansion. They are not there to punish, and they are not there to diminish. As you see them as such, it can pull you back. It can bring you to a place of darkness when it need not be. Instead, choose to rise. Choose to see the potential in each moment. To understand that there is a path towards the light in all situations. Each hearing these words knows that this is truth. Even as in the moment it may be overshadowed by all that is experienced. I would remind you that it is so. That you are here in this time, in this place, in this experience to become more. To understand with greater clarity your own soul. To understand with greater clarity the role that you came here to play. The wounds that you came here to heal. To pull yourself back, to hide yourself, will not move you forward. It will instead hide you in the shadows and pull you from your purpose. And as you step from your path in this way, it will heighten within you frustrations. Your soul knowing it is here for more. Your soul knowing its purpose. An imbalance within the energies as you pull back from what is yours. As you refuse to face what is offered. A soul who feels restricted from the opportunities it had chosen for this time. To fear and to pull back from what is not of comfort is a human reaction, an emotional response to the wounds that are held. A wish to remain in a place of comfort, a place where you can presume to feel safe, where you can tell yourself that all is well. when in reality you know that it is not so. You know there is much that you would do, that there is much you would step beyond, there is much that you would address. Do not hide, do not hold back. Allow yourself to confront such things, to recognize the darkness as well as the light within your life, to see where you can heal and where you can grow, where you can bring changes, and where you can bring opportunities not only to you, but to those around you, those who are impacted by all that you have chosen to heal. The generations to come learn by example, just as you learned. Look to them now and see how you can expand their perception, how you can inspire them in ways that you were not inspired, how you can show them a path of light where it has been hidden, where you may show them that to heal is a strength, that to confront their demons is a strength, that to recognize where change can come and to address it within your life is a strength, that to hide from such things does not serve, but instead passes forward what was wounded, deferring to those who come next to complete what you would not. Is that what you would choose? Or would you achieve all that you had chosen, all that you had prescribed for yourself in this time? Your soul is ambitious and it is hungry. Your soul knew what would come, and it knew that you could do. And so it pushes you to the places where you can see all that you had hoped for. To see your wounds is to know and to heal them. It is to know where they reside. It is to see them with clarity and with open eyes. To see them and yet choose. To look away is not a place that your soul had hoped to come. It is a response of a wounded soul, of a soul who has not yet found its strength, who has not yet found its confidence. There is no wrong path in this time. There is only different paths. As you can find your confidence, as you can feel assured in your own judgment and your own understandings, as you can know that there is nothing you can choose that is wrong, you can pursue your path forward in new ways. I give you these words so that you may, with greater ease, choose to confront what is shown. For each thing shall be confronted in this time. The question only is how and when. What shall be its triggers? What shall be the moment that creates the need? How intense must the experience be? For it is our role in this time to show you the path forward, to show you all that you had hoped, to bring you all that your soul had aspired to in this time. As you can see what can be achieved, as you can respond and you react, as you address what is raised, you move forward with greater ease and gentleness. But as you resist, as you push against the flow of the energies, how each lesson is brought, how each wound is shown, shall intensify, shall come to a place where it cannot be ignored, where it must be confronted, a point where it is shown to you in greater extremes. You need not judge yourself for the lessons that come, but to take these opportunities to address and to admonish in those times what is not of comfort, what is not of benefit, will serve you greatly. This does not always mean release, but instead to redefine, to create boundaries, to create for yourself new understandings, to look from your wounds, to look from the situations within your life that do not bring comfort, prolongs what is present, amplifies what is present. And as you are willing to acknowledge and to respond as triggers are shown, it allows you to flow with the energies. It allows you to move with greater ease. In each situation, compassion can be evaded, to understand that judgment and blame do not serve. Instead, the recognition, the clarity of each part of these situations, and the willingness to look for resolution, to feel within yourself what it is that you truly desire, what is the outcome that you would aspire to find, and to move towards that with powerful intention, letting go of the hurt and of the pain, letting go of the need to be in reaction, to be responsive, to be reactive, and instead to recognize the wounds that you hold, the wounds that are held by others, and how you can find a space where you can move beyond conflict and division, where you can find a space, where you can find peace, where you can find within yourself an ability to move beyond what has created discomfort and into a new energy, an energy that allows for growth, that allows for you to be grown, to be changed, for you to be able to lead by example and show others what is possible. The lessons that come in each lifetime need not be of ease. It may feel at times that the gentle flow of energies becomes something that tries to break you upon the rocks. But it is not the intention to break you. It is the intention to bring you the true nature and understanding, the diversity of emotions and understandings, to allow you to break free of restrictions, to break free of blocks, to find yourself on the other side of what you had thought unpassable. Allow yourself to ride these waves and to feel them with intensity in the way that serves your soul. But to know that you are stronger, that you will survive, that these experiences will not break you. To know that as you pass through these experiences, as you find yourself beyond them, you can celebrate your strength and celebrate all that is achieved. You can find yourself in a place of newness, a place you had not known to be possible. Allow compassion, allow acceptance, let go of judgment, the need for division and for blame. These are lower energies that do not serve. As you can appreciate each experience for what it offers, for what it brings to your path, you can instead come from a place where the light can be seen. When you can recognize that even in the times of the greatest darkness, the light is present. That you can find the light and you can expand it within yourself. You can expand it within the situation. You can find your way through. Call to your guides, call to the energies who surround you, even as you may feel that they do not hear you, that you do not hear them, that they do not see you and you do not see them. Even in the moments when you doubt that they are present, know that it is not so. Always they are present. And they hear you as you speak. They hear you as you call for assistance. And so be mindful of how you would ask, of what it is that you would desire. It does not serve to call for the demise or struggle of others for material gain, but instead for the raising up of the outcome for the highest good, the highest outcome, the greatest learning that can come. Asking for resolution, asking to be brought through each storm in the gentlest way and with the highest outcome, allowing your energy to ride the storms, to travel each experience from a place of light. You do not need to understand all things. To do so hides much. Instead, allow yourself to relish the experiences, to recognize that this is how you are grown and how you are changed. How you become a new version of yourself, how you find what it is for which you have searched. There is potential in all days, potential in all experiences, in all encounters. And to search for such things, to recognize such things, will bring you greater understanding of your path. To see patterns, to recognize where there is repetition of emotions, repetition of wounding, will help you to see on grander scale your purpose in this time. For as you look to each wound as an individual instead of a collective, you slow your ability to understand the fullness of what is possible. I bring words such as this not to diminish, not to bring doubt, but instead so that it may nourish your soul, so that you may find your power and you may find your strength, so that you may know your power and you may be unafraid, unashamed, able to step forward, able to confront what is within your life that you have shied from, so that you may recognize that such offers the path to freedom and to peace. That what brings discomfort in the moment brings you to resolution, brings you past what need not be endured. Be gentle to the self. Bring yourself love and bring yourself acceptance. To doubt yourself, to fear yourself, to think yourself not worthy, to feel challenged within yourself, is to bring yourself low when it is not needed. This is the feeling of your wounds, the energies of the experiences your soul has lived. This is the energies that can show you your wounds, and to recognize them can assist you to move forward, can show you the path ahead that offers greater peace. Come to yourself with love. Speak to yourself with gentleness and with compassion. Cherish your body. Cherish your mind. Cherish your energy. Cherish each experience that you have had and each yet to come. You are perfect and you are all that you need to be. You need not slow your own progress for such. For as you speak to yourself instead of the power that you hold, of the value that you hold, the worth that you hold, as you hold yourself in high esteem, as you love yourself as we love you, you can confront all that comes. You can know yourself worthy of finding peace and of finding resolution. None here deserves struggle. None here deserves punishment, deserves to feel shame or guilt. Each here is worthy of power and of light, of love and of resolution. Know it to be truth and allow yourself to find this place, to know that it is yours, to know that it is your path in this time, that there is nothing you cannot move beyond, no wound that you cannot overcome. So that is her message. It's a long message, and as with all channeled messages, it tends to go on a winding path. You know, the same direction, but different parts of the same journey. She's an incredible energy for these times. Like I said, empowerment, healing, but also she has that gentleness. I love working in her energy. If you feel drawn to Isis, I'm going to put links below to the sessions that we do related to her. I have an Isis activation and an Isis healing session. Both of them bring you to her energy in different ways. But she, you know, you may connect with her on your own, find your own ways to her energy, but she's an incredible resource right now. One who's really stepping forward to help us in these times of transition, these times of change, these times when we may be feeling overwhelmed, we may be feeling like things are just too much. She's a great energy to help. You know, I always feel like she has her hands just pushing my back going, you can do it. You can do it. You got this. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Love to you all. Thank you for watching this. I wish you love wherever you are in your path, whenever you are listening to this. Bye.